So I just finished installing Ubuntu, and if you want to know how I installed Ubuntu, I did a video about it. I'll link it in the card and in the description below. This is my fresh Ubuntu installation currently, and what I want to do is I want to install OBS Studio on it so that I can start recording my screen. So before that, let's just go and type out terminal, and actually if my system requires any updates, just type sudo apt update and my password real quick over here. On that, what it's going to do is it's going to just go through all the repositories that are present and going to install the update from the repositories if there are any. Looks like all my packages are up to date, so at this point it does not have any updates. So now what I can do is there are many ways of installing OBS Studio, but the one that I like to follow is basically go on the OBS's website and follow the instruction for the Linux setup. So the other way of doing this is using the Ubuntu server itself for the update, but at times I have found that the version of OBS that Ubuntu servers give me is a little old, so that's why I am choosing this way of installing OBS. And right now what I'll do is, these are the installation steps. I'll link the URL also below for these steps, so I'll just copy and paste them in my terminal and just get the installation for Ubuntu out. To paste it in the terminal, we have to use the not Control V, it's Control Shift V. So currently what we are doing is we are installing a package for FFWPEG. This is basically one of the video encodings that is required, so it's going to install this. Okay, now that the installation is completed, what we need to do next is to add the repository for OBS Studio, and we can do that over here. So I need to press enter to continue to add the repository in. So basically from next time onwards, it's going to look at this repository when it's trying to install OBS Studio and for OBS Studio updates. So currently it has just added this repository, and I already did this step to check for updates. Not going to do it again. Just going to go ahead and start installing OBS Studio. And yes, so depending on the internet speed, this process may vary over here. So currently I will clip the video right here because it's saying it's going to take around 30 minutes or so to install this. Okay, my OBS installation is actually completed, so let's just check it by launching OBS that it is launching properly without any errors, and it's just asking me for a few optimization steps here. Optimize for recording, streaming is secondary, current display FPS, that looks good. Is just doing some testing on which resolution and FPS it can capture my videos. This is a basic check, I believe, what OBS does. So yeah, that's it with OBS installation and a small setup.